If you're watching this video, I want you to tell me if you've ever said, I just need a little bit more confidence before I begin. Have you ever said that? Oh, I'll just wait until I'm more confident. If that's you, then watch this video because it's probably gonna make everything feel a little bit lighter. It's gonna take some pressure off for you. Nobody begins with strong confidence. Sometimes we think people are just confident. They're naturally confident. They naturally have what it takes. And the truth is that you don't just, automatically decide as a new coach, oh yeah, I'm just gonna begin and I'm just gonna have this insane confidence. So let's talk about what actually gets people moving, and it's not having this confidence that we may think. Now, confidence is often treated like it's this entry requirement. Like one day we just wake up and we're like, I'm gonna be a coach. I feel ready. I'm confident. I just have complete clarity and I know exactly what I'm gonna do to begin. But in reality, that's not it at all. And when we look closely at any skill, and confidence is a skill, guys, then it's something that people can learn. When we're first starting something, we don't have clarity, we don't have certainty, we don't know how it works. Of course we're not gonna have confidence. And I want you to look at the things that you're really confident in. Have you ever just done it one time? No, it's probably something that you've done over and over and over and over again. This experience, this new thing that you wanna do, hasn't been registered as safe in the body yet because it's new, because you haven't done it before. So you haven't developed the neural pathways to show, hey, this is familiar, this is safe. So what actually helps people start is an immediate self-confidence. It's what I like to call borrowed certainty. Now, borrowed certainty is when you may not necessarily trust yourself yet, but what you do trust is the structure that you're inside. You trust the framework, the process, the training environment, the step-by-step path, and you trust that enough to take the few steps that you need to take anyways. And that is the thing that changes everything. So what allows people to start is not just self-belief alone. A lot of people don't just decide, I don't know how to swim, so I'm gonna go to a really deep part of the ocean and jump in. People don't do that. What they do is they enroll themselves in the swimming lesson, they get an instructor, they hear the rules, they get the learning, the knowledge, and they actually take steps and implement within that lesson structure. So there is guided practice, and what you're doing here is you're taking borrowed certainty from that system. Now, some of you may have heard of fake it till you make it. Now, this is a saying that we don't really like here at the Coaching Masters. We like to say, be it until you see it. We know what it takes to get there. We've got the structure, we've got the systems, we've got everything in place to make sure that your success is inevitable. But you're doing the steps on the way that build the confidence. Now, what we don't want is for you to just wait for the confidence to come, for you to take your first step. Because confidence is a result of successful reps. The longer that you wait for confidence to appear, then the longer you're waiting to actually achieve your goal. Okay, we need to do the reps in order to build the confidence in order to get the thing that we want. Now, here's the encouraging part, because borrowed certainty is actually the bridge for you getting from where you are to where you want to be. In the beginning, you lean more on structure. You lean on supervision, on feedback, on learning, on guided practice. And then over time, something shifts. Your system starts to register, I can handle this conversation, I can navigate this moment. And that's when your self-trust actually starts to build naturally. And at first we give you the structure, the scripts, the systems, the questions, and you learn those. And then over time, you naturally start to listen more. You naturally start to know the next question to ask because your body is so in tune. You're aligned in that process. Strong training environments don't just teach concepts. They provide the practice, the feedback, the reps that are necessary and show you a clear progression path. Because the goal is to help you experience confidence so that you can develop the confidence. So that then you can do this on repetition with ease. And that's what turns knowledge into confidence. So if you have been waiting to feel fully confident before you begin, then you have been holding yourself back, you've been holding yourself stranded, and you've been holding yourself to a standard that is impossible to meet. You don't need to have all of the clarity. You don't need to have all of the certainty. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to show up as this insanely confident person now. You need an environment where certainty can build, and you can build that safely. So if you resonated, then I hope that you can just take a breath, release any fears that you've been holding, release this level of perfectionism that you have keeping yourself at a standard for. Let it all go. Because if your confidence isn't there yet, then it's just because you're at the beginning, and it's gonna grow. The more you do, the more you learn, and it develops on the process. So guys, I know after this, you are no longer gonna wait. You're not gonna wait for the confidence to come. I know you're going to take the steps to practice your skills and create that confidence within yourself through that journey. I believe in you. You're doing amazing, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.